gentlemen, we welcome you all. In 776 BCE, and that took place at Greece, and Rome was used as a procession for their war. Awards are always given to the victors or those who have exceptionally distinguished themselves in their chosen career. It is on that note that the Department of Accountancy has deemed it fit and necessary to find out those individuals who have distinguished themselves and have contributed their quota meaningfully to their immediate environment and beyond, for them to be recognized and awarded, for them to continue to deliver for the mankind. It is on that note that marks the significance of this event. I welcome you all. I am Olopade. John. And when we continue to introduce accountants, either we say ACA or FC. I'm also a friend of fellow general accountant. Once again, I am Olopade John, FFC. Thank you very much. I welcome you all. Present, all our guests, we welcome you all to the most sought after presenting in the whole of Nigeria and the best polytechnic in West Africa. Distinguished Your Excellencies, invited guests, Federal Polytechnic Ilaro continue to remain the Senate and at the peak of all other polytechnics in the whole of West Africa. And that can be traced this testament that the polytechnic continue to get from the industry and from any area of human endeavor that our students continue to showcase the talent, the skills, and knowledge they've received from distinguished, eloquent, and impeccable, and as well as amiable lecturers of the institution. We remain the best because we have the capable hands, and we remain to be competitive because we have all the competitive instruments in the Polytechnic. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Le Meilleur Polytechnique de Nigeria, L'École Polytechnique Fédérale de Ilaro. You welcome once again. Wait for nobody. It is on that note I would like to invite our distinguished guests to the high table. All of us are distinguished, but it requires in this type of gathering to give honors to whom honors are due. Being released by the music department, these are the students of the Department of Music Technology, the Federal Polytechnic. Thank you. Of the rector of the Polytechnic and the members of the management team. Don't forget that the rector of the Polytechnic is a fellow chartered accountant of Nigeria. Populous man in the ancient history, Pharaoh. Pharaoh in his time also bestowed honor on subject individuals in terms of title, in terms of land, and crown to individuals as a sign of honor and testament. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I announce the arrival of the principal officers of the Polytechnic. Please, a round of applause. Distinguished Your Excellencies that are present, I announce the arrival of the Deputy Rector Administration of the Federal Polytechnic Lab, TPL Lasisi. You are welcome, sir. At the same time, it is my singular honor to announce the arrival of the E-Registrar of the most sought after Polytechnic in Nigeria, no any other person that distinguished Mrs. A. Babatunde. Also, it's my singular honor to announce to you the representative of the boss of the Polytechnic. The bossa is here, is ably represented by Prince Ajayi, AC, FC. Since we now have the principal officers of the Polytechnic, it is my singular honor to invite the chairman of this occasion to join our principal officers at the high table. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us give a resound applause as I invite to the high table Mr. Olufemi Falola, FC, and the beautiful one. It is on that note my singular honor to invite to the high table the deans of schools here present. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause as I invite the host dean of this event, no any other person than Dr. Akileke. Dr. Akileke is the Dean School of Management Studies, the Federal Polytechnic Ibadan. Also, it is my honor to invite to the high table Dr. Orija. Dr. Orija is the Dean School of Information and Technology, the Federal Polytechnic Ibadan. Also, it is my singular honor to invite to the high table QS Awolesi Abiodun. QS Awolesi Abiodun is the Dean School of Environmental Studies, the Federal Polytechnic Ibadan. You're welcome, sir. Also, it is my singular honor to invite to the high table the Dean of Dean, no any other person than Engineer Dr. Adegbero, the Dean School of Engineering, the Federal Polytechnic Ibadan. You're welcome. Also, it is my singular honor to invite to the high table Mr. O.M. Makotuola. Mr. O.M. Makotuola is the Dean School of Applied Science. Distinguished Your Excellencies here present, all the heads of the department here present, all the heads of the department here present, should kindly and honorably step forward to have their seat at the high table. Welcome to all the HODs.
HOD are present, please.
All the HODs are present.
HODs are here.
The HOD, Department of Business Administration and Management, the HOD Taxation, the HOD Marine and Transportation, the HOD Marketing, they are present. The HOD of Accountancy is already at the high table. This is my singular honor to invite and introduce another special guest in our midst. He is representing Mr. Thomas Aregbesola Babatunde, FCNA. He is ably represented by Mr. John Idowu, representing the Accountant General. The Accountant General. Please kindly step forward, sir. Because times waits for no one. It can be traced back to the ancient civilization like Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Babylon. It will interest you to note that the first book was published in accounting by Fra Lucia Pasilio in 1494. Introduced to house Mrs. Banjo Vio. Mrs. Banjo Vio, she is a 1994 head of the Department of Accounting. Mrs. Mamasa Adelike, also 1994 cents. Also, Mr. Kokola Olusola, the same 1994 cents. Alaji Oyebamiji Sadumi, also 1994 cents. I welcome. Also, Mr. Fashola Kemisike, also Mrs. Fashola, 1994 cents. Thank you very much. I also take this time to specially recognize all the academic staff of the Department of Accountancy. A round of applause for them all. Let us establish the protocol. The protocol for today, Mr. Olopade, Rector of the Polytechnic, Dr. Mukai Aremo Akinde, is hereby represented by the Deputy Rector Administration, TPL Lasisi. The members of the management team of the Polytechnic, you are present. Deans of schools and heads of units, heads of departments, distinguished awardees, distinguished guests, great Nigerian students, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Upon successfully establishing the protocol, it is my honor to invite the heads of this department, to give us his welcome address.
Our heartfelt gratitude extends to those responsible for enabling this remarkable opportunity for our students. We owe a debt of immense appreciation to architect Olusegun Olanrewaju Aluku, PhD, the immediate past rector of this esteemed institution, who diligently secured the necessary resources for accounting students to access and benefit from the invaluable software during his tenure. Additionally, we deeply thank Fujo Dr. Akinde Mukai Aremo, FCSCTI, our current rector and former dean of the School of Management Studies, for a tireless effort in obtaining the management approval for incorporating this cutting-edge tool into our curriculum. On behalf of the entire Department of Accountancy, community students, faculty and staff, we express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to your unwavering support and dedication to enhancing our educational experience. To the right of the campus, the Department of Accountancy is in the process of constructing a state-of-the-art accounting laboratory designed to accommodate 300 students. Currently, students are trained on an accounting software utilizing the shared general ICT rule provided by the school institution. However, the demand for a dedicated facility has led to the development of the ambitious project. The accounting laboratory design has already been completed along with the bill of quantity documentation. Last year, October, during the 40th anniversary celebration, groundbreaking ceremony marked the commencement of the building construction. A committed committee oversees the progress of this endeavor, chaired by esteemed alumnus, Mr. Tayo Shonuga, FCIB, and featuring contribution from Mr. Shoetan Ademoye, FCA, one of the awardees of today, Mrs. Akipelu Kafila Bidemi, FCA, Dr. Bengo Bidiji, FCA, Mr. Tobi Akiola, FCA, Laoneba Tunde Alebeshola Thomas, FCA, Mr. Tade Abdulkadir Ademola, the National President of FPI, Dr. Tomowewo Amos, FCA, and other members to be mentioned here. The estimated cost of this modern facility stands at 120 million naira only. With the foundation laid and the accounting laboratory building steadily progressing, we are now focusing on raising funds to ensure its timely completion by our target date of 2025. To facilitate this, we invite interested parties and supporters to join us in the contributing generously towards the cause. Your donations will go directly into the dedicated account managed by the Department of Accountancy alumni, guaranteeing transparency and accountability in the allocation of funds. Together, let us create a future where our students have access to cutting-edge facilities that foster growth and excellence in their academic pursuit. As the accounting laboratory building continues to take shape, excitement and anticipation grow among the students and faculty of the Department of Accountancy. With your general contribution, we are confident that we will successfully reach our fundraising goal and bring this visionary project to fruition by 2025. The dedicated team overseeing the construction remains committed to maintaining open communication with donors and stakeholders, ensuring every step towards completing this transformative facility is documented and celebrated. In due course, we shall update you on the progress and provide further details about how you can participate in this noble endeavor. I hope Mr. Shweton is here to really help us in this program, who is representing the chairman of the chairman of the project. Conclusively, allow me to explain my profound gratitude to the dedicated staff members, passionate alumni, and supportive friends present today. Their unwavering commitment to nurturing the minds of our HND2 students has shaped a thriving environment that fosters growth and achievement. As we celebrate our accomplishment alumni, let us embrace the journey ahead of our students. One filled with opportunities in learn, innovative, and make a lasting impact on the world of accountancy. Furthermore, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to our distinguished guests, management team, and representatives, and all those who have contributed to this memorable event. May we continue to work together in solidarity, striving to build upon the successes of today's while paving the way for our even brighter tomorrow. For our dear Department of Accountancy, Federal President, thank you all and God bless. That have been made to the department before we move on. The first set of alumni, represented by Mr. Shweton, has brought this customized key holder. We are going to start our launching from this customized key holder today. To every distinguished alumni here, we are going to do a fundraising for this our project today. When you get to that period, I know the justice will be done. Thank you.
That's part of time. And they will have we can do better. We can do better. The HOD has clearly highlighted some of the remarkable steps that the department has been taking, and he promised that the department will continue to leverage on the opportunity they have to continue to put the department on the pedestal of greatness. A round of applause for the HOD. It is on that note, may I distinguishedly invite Mr. Chairman, sir, on behalf of the honor of Mr. Chairman, to invite the rector. Ladies and gentlemen, please, we can do better as we invite the rector de la Mayol Polytechnique de Nigeria, L'École Polytechnique Fédérale de Ilaro, the rector of the best polytechnic in Nigeria and the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. It's ably represented by TPL Ilasisi, the Deputy Rector, Administration, the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. TPL Ilasisi is a senior scholar and the assistant administrator. A round of applause for Anthony. You're welcome.
The MC, I want to especially thank you for adding glamour to this already glamorous event. Let me adopt the already well-laid protocol by those who spoke before me. For being that as it may, let me congratulate our esteemed students. Great Nigerian students. Greatest of the greatest Nigerian students. Greatest Gogo. Greatest Bagba. Greatest Bagba Gogo. Thank you, your best. The event of today is for you. It is because of you that we are all here. And we should count ourselves along to witness this second edition of this epoch-making program. put together by the one and only Department of Accountancy, Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. I know by now many departments in this great institution should be growing with envy of this department. I can see their dean also beaming with a smile. I'm also encouraged by the presence of all the brother deans who have come here to show their solidarity. It means that we are all shaking it together. The Department of Accountancy is our pride because over the years they have done a lot of great work in the molding of life of the students they are turning out, and in relating with those that have passed through the department. That is why you see a lot of products of this department making waves in different walks of life. So if I say other departments will emulate the department, I'm only saying the obvious. No department will not want the kind of thing that we are witnessing in the Department of Accountancy today. Today we have the accountancy laboratory as the pet project of the worthy alumnus of the accountancy department, but that has not been the only project they have been doing over the years. We really appreciate them. And the fact that they even associate this award ceremony with the training of our students for the world of works, because the world of academics is different from the world of works. What you are going to meet when you pass out of this place is quite different from what you have been taught in the four walls of the classroom. These fathers and mothers here today will tell you that it's a different ball game. So you are lucky that you are being exposed to that reality even before you pass out of this place. So you are indeed lucky. The rector sent his apology because he would have been here in person, but because of the exigencies of office that took him away since last week, and he will not be around until next week. Nevertheless, he sent his goodwill to this gathering. He's part and parcel of the Department of Accountancy. He graduated from that local department, and he has been a worthy ambassador of the department. Not only him, you can see that we have people in the principal officers home about another person, our bossa is also a worthy alumnus of that department. Our director of audit also graduated from that department. That department has indeed contributed greatly to the entity that we know as the best polytechnic in Nigeria, not only in Nigeria but in the West African coast today. So, and I hope the flag of the department, our students here today, are those who will continue to carry that flag higher and higher. As a management, the rector said, I should promise that everything that we have been doing to uplift the department further, we will continue to do it. We are interested in building our own accountancy department into a height that will make it comparable with any other accountancy department in any tertiary institution in Nigeria and around the world. That is why we spend so much on the procurement of the needed devices to enhance the practice of accountancy by our students when they graduated from the school. Gone are the day when accountancy relied on traditional tools. Today, as a dynamic profession, you need modern tools, you need ICT tools, you need all the devices and apps that will make you a great professional when you graduate from this place. So we continue to do it. And like I said earlier, I want to enjoy all our departments. Today, we have so many departments coming up, and they will need to learn the secret behind the success story of the accountancy department, so that we can also celebrate products of our different departments the way we are celebrating the awardees of today. To the awardee, I want to congratulate you. This is just giving back a token of what you have done for your alma mater. And we hope and pray that by the time you get this award, you will not say bye-bye to the department that made you. You continue to remember us and continue to do your best towards propelling the department further and further. Our HOD in the department, the person of Barrister Ademola, we are also proud of you. That you can recognize all these eminent people means that you are also eminent and you are noble in your thinking. So please, that kind of innovative idea that you are coming up to build on those other predecessors of yours, please continue to do it so that we lay a solid foundation for those that are also coming behind you to run the affairs of the department. So I want to thank you and thank all your members of the staff, because they will say a tree cannot make a forest. So it is because you are enjoying their support, that is why you are doing great like this. So I want to thank other members but and the school continue to support you, because somebody will also support them when they are there. So I want to congratulate you and wish us an exciting moment during this event. Thank you and God bless you.
Once again. That is a very good remark about the Department of Accountancy. Please, we can do better. Please, round of applause. Please, we can do better. We can do better. From that speech, it is crystal clear that the Department of Accountancy continue to remain the best among other departments. It will interest you to know that the department, from director's remark, that the department has produced eminent personality, among which are the awardees here today, and also prominent people that are not even here from the department. It will interest you to know that the director of the institution is also a former student of the Department of Accountancy, also a former lecturer, Department of Accountancy, and now director, the Federal Polytechnic, Ilara. A round of applause to Agata City Department. It is on that note, may I honorably invite the chairman of this occasion for his short speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of this occasion is Mr. Olopade Falola, SC, MBA. It interests you to know that Mr. Olopade Falola, SC, MBA, is a highly accomplished chartered accountant with over 28 years of distinguished post-qualification experience, the majority of which is spent at Deloitte, Nigeria, where he rose to the rank of partner in year 2003. He is a graduate of the Federal Polytechnic Lab with an HND in accountancy. He followed his education with MBA from the prestigious Manchester Business School, University of Manchester in the United Kingdom. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I invite the podium, distinguished Mr. Olopade Falola, FCA MBA, the chairman of this occasion. You're welcome.
Good morning, everyone. I don't want to stand on existing protocol, and that is because I have a number of people here that I have deep personal relationship with that I must not fail to mention or acknowledge. Director, Dr. Mukaila Akinde, will be represented by the Deputy Director, and me, Sisi. When I mention some people's name, whatever I have in common with them, I will let you know. What I have in common with the Director is that we are both from his heart. Although I almost missed my way, yeah, I know what that means. Ilaro abroad. So, not the Ilaro village, Ilaro proper. So, senior officers of the Polytechnic, yeah, present, the registrar, the bossa, represented, the bossa, Mr. Akiola, is my classmate. We are both of the 1991 accountancy class set. The internal auditor, Mr. Wale Awosonya, is my classmate. 1991 accountancy class set. Right? Board chairman, before I go there, the boss, he has a nickname which I don't want to repeat. So that you don't go about calling him that. So, I would like to recognize the board chairman for the International College, Dr. Ramon Mohammed, who is a brother and also a classmate. 1988. Yeah, I'm 1999, but we have in our association those who only teach their OND, who would have been part of us 1991 if they had stayed in the school. So it's a mix of, the association is a mix of 91 and 88. So if we mention that everybody is 88, know that we don't know what we got. So, and that was the example Dr. Mohammed. He has a nickname too. I think that one is well known. Who knows it? I also like to recognize Dr. Abeyogi. Yeah, I didn't see him earlier, but I think he was he here before? Yeah. Yes. Yes, he's my brother. Yeah, well known. He's my brother. Dean, School of Management Studies, Dr. Kinley Awo. Other deans, HOD, Accountancy Department, Barrister Emmanuel Ademola. Other HODs, lecturers, distinguished guests, fellow alumni, students, and the bright minds of the Federal Polytechnic General Accountancy Department. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Olopade. My full profile is on page 12 of the pamphlets you have with you. However, I would like to add that I am the life president of the Federal Polytechnic General Accountancy Class of 1991 Association. In our association, we don't change our officers, our officials. We are live, except you are tired. And you decide to resign. That's our own format, that's our own style. Right? I welcome you all to this congregation for the second annual award and career guide program organized by the Accountancy Department of the Federal Polytechnic in Laos. It is with immense pride and gratitude that I stand before you today. As an alumnus of the Federal Polytechnic in Laos, I am reminded of the transformative journey some of us embarked upon in this school. Our school is not just a place, it is a cubicle of dreams, a forge where aspirations are shaped into reality. When I think back to my own days as a student here, I recall late nights in the library, passionate debates in lecture halls, press club editorship. Actually, I was the pioneer editor-in-chief of Inside Press. I don't know if Inside Press is still existing on campus today. Yeah, but then I established Inside Press and I was the first editor-in-chief. Governor of class activities, because I was also the governor of that set, that 1991, the class of accountancy class of 1991 set. I was governor then, so naturally, when we came together as an association, I naturally became the president of that set. And friendships forged over shared ambitions. We were more than students then. We were a community, a diverse tapestry of talents, backgrounds, and dreams. Our lecturers, mentors, and the entire academic ecosystem nurtured us. They challenged us to think critically, to question assumptions, and to strive for excellence. And today, as alumni, we carry those lessons with us. Lessons that extend beyond the books and into the fabric of our lives. Trust me, the speakers invited here today, they are industry leaders, alumni achievers, and mentors who will leave an indelible mark on our hearts. Their stories will ignite sparks of inspiration, reminding us that our dreams are within reach. At this annual gathering, we celebrate not only the achievements of our outstanding old students, but also the collective accomplishments of our alumni community. From groundbreaking research to entrepreneurial ventures, from artistic expressions to social impact initiatives, our fellow graduates have left an indelible mark on the world. Let us applaud their resilience, creativity, and unwavering commitment to making a difference. Their stories inspire us to reach higher, push boundaries, and embrace the unknown. The award ceremony celebrates excellence. By acknowledging outstanding achievements, you have motivated us all to strive for greatness. The recognition of both big milestones and small victories speaks volumes about your commitment to uplifting our community, and this is highly commendable and appreciated. The career guide initiatives are invaluable, whether it is resume building tips, networking strategies, or insights into market fields. We will all become empowered with practical knowledge today. As we guide the next generation, let us share the wisdom we have gained. Careers are really linear. They twist, they turn, and they surprise us. Some of us find our true calling immediately, while others explore different paths. But what unites us is the pursuit of purpose, the desire to contribute meaningfully to society. To the soon-to-be graduating class, I say this: your career is not just about climbing ladders. It is about building bridges. Be open to unexpected opportunities. Learn continuously and adapt fearlessly. Seek mentors who challenge you and be a mentor to someone else yourself. Remember that success is not a solitary journey. It is a collaborative dance. Our alumni network is a treasure trove of connections waiting to be tapped. Whether you are seeking advice, exploring new ventures, or simply sharing a cup of coffee, remember that fellow alumni are your allies. We are your allies. Reach out, collaborate, and pay it forward. Together, we amplify our impact. Today, all present will become more than just faces in the crowd. We will become collaborators, potential mentors, and friends, as this is an event that fosters a sense of belonging that transcends mere networking. In conclusion, let us honor our school by embodying its spirit. Let us continue to learn, to innovate, and to uplift one another. And as we navigate the ever-changing current of life, may we always find our true north, that is, the values instilled in us by Federal Polytechnic Ilaro. Thank you for being part of this remarkable journey. May our school's legacy shine through each of us, lighting the way for generations to come. To the organizers and the entire event team, I would like to take a moment to express my deep gratitude. Your tireless efforts in planning, coordinating, and executing this event have not gone unnoticed. From the meticulously curated sessions to the warm hospitality extended to all attendees, you have created an environment where knowledge thrives and connections flourish. Please accept my heartfelt thanks. Your passion for creating meaningful experiences has left an indelible impression on all of us. May these events continue to grow, evolve, and inspire generations to come. Thank you for listening, and may our path be accepted. Thank you very much.
Please, a round of applause for the chairman. We can do better. Let us continue clapping until the chairman has his seat. Please, we can be on our feet when the director is standing for the chairman. Thank you very much, sir. That is a very incredible speech delivered by distinguished chairman of the day. The chairman urged each and individual of us to continue to learn and in order to make remarkable contribution in reshaping the country for the realization of the country of our dream. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the chairman emphasized on the importance of collaboration, the importance of creativity and innovation, which is the core ingredient in survival in the 21st century. A round of applause for the chairman once again. Thank you very much. Because of our time, because times and times wait for nobody. The chairman has clearly highlighted that the program was divided into two segments. The first segment is the career tour, while the second segment is the decoration of our awardees. The awardees who has made significant contributions and excellent and remarkable contributions in their environment and in their various areas of endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, it is on that note, may I invite distinguished Sir Ayos Ekins. He is a prolific writer and a researcher. A round of applause. Distinguished Your Excellency, Mr. Chairman, Director.
Ably represented by Mr. Ilison.
The next awardee to be decorated is no any other person than distinguished honorable. It is my singular honor to invite another awardee, Mr. Olopade Ismail Olaniko, possibly the Federal Protecting General. It will interest you to know that the rector of the Polytechnic is a valued chartered accountant, and other notable organizations in the 21st century have been ruled by an accountant. Therefore, accountant rules the world. My singular honor to announce the arrival of distinguished barrister Daudu Omobola. Thank you very much. That Sir Kingsley Ayos stands as a paragon of academic brilliance and professional excellence. He is a doctoral candidate in business administration, currently at the Viva State at the prestigious Lagos State University. Last year's job. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, where his intellectual prowess is widely admired. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and distinguished guests, prior to his reaching his academic milestone, Sir Ayos and a Master's of Science degree in Finance from esteemed University of Lagos, and Master's of Business Administration MBA from a renowned laboratory at Akitola University of Technology in Lautech. Not only that, because of his insatiable appetite for qualitative and quantitative education, his academic journey is further enriched by dual graduate degrees of bachelor's in banking and finance and from the Best University of Technology and HND in accounting from the prestigious Federal Polytechnic in Lagos. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, high welcome, Sir Ayos Kingsley, a political writer and a researcher with the paper. You're welcome. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Polytechnic here presents duly recognized the chairman for the day, the distinguished alumnus of this great Polytechnic, the highly recognized sir, the HOD of the Department of Accountancy, Dr. Imola, SVA, were highly recognized. And because of time, I would want to especially recognize somebody who is very dear to me. He is no other person than Dr. S.R. Mohammed. Why am I saying this? When I joined the Polytechnic in 1996-97 session, through to 97-98, he was the man who taught me audit. And the very first day I came under his anointing, but I won't call it anointing, I fell in love with audit. I want to say that the seed he deposited in me has yielded great fruit. I don't want to start boring you with tales, but I know from then till now I've been able to author several books in auditing, one of which is a dictionary in audit, the only in the whole of Nigerian audit. On that note, I want to stand on the already established protocol. Let me sincerely thank the HOD who actually did everything humanly possible to ensure I come here. Since I left this school in 2001, officially, I have not entered the campus. So it's a great delight, it's a great honor, and I want to thank him because as at this time yesterday, I was in Port Harcourt. But I thought I'd given him my word. I said I will do everything humanly possible, at least to come and share my own experience with the potential graduates. Having said that, I quickly had to assemble something I have titled After Graduation, What Next? After Graduation, What Next? This goes out to the entire 82 accountancy students. About 2.5 decades ago, I find myself in your shoes. I was asking myself, what does the future hold for me? Where do I move from here? What lies in wait for me after leaving this campus? But I must say that those questions, I was able to come up with answers which I want to share with you. So I want to encourage you, please be very, very attentive. Do not allow anyone to distract you because that's the moment while we are here. Everyone we are doing is ceremonial, but you must get something that will be able to put your thought. The world out there is highly competitive, but I must tell you, if you know your onions, you will stand firm. You'll be unshakable. Nobody can push you around. I'm a living testimony to that. If you read my profile on page 17, and that will tell you a few things I have done. Having said that, the answer to those questions as to what next after leaving this campus, because I know that some of us in the next 4 weeks would have been done. I want to say that the answer is encapsulated in what I will call CAP. Everybody say CAP. CAP. All right, what does CAP mean? That is the answer to what lies in waiting for us by the next 4 weeks when we are done with the exam. C stands for career growth. Career growth. A stands for academic advancement. The first P, because there is 2 P there, the first P represents what I would call personal development. And the last but not the least, which is the core of all the ingredients as embedded under the cap, is what I have titled professional advancement or personal certification. Let's start with the first one, career growth. I want to enjoin all of us that do not while away your time immediately you leave campus. Make sure you get yourself attached with a place where you can gather relevant work experience. That is highly germane. Those work experience could be on full-time basis. It could be on part-time basis. It could be on the form of internship. It could also be extension. You could also extend your work experience by engaging in what I would call remote working. When my nephew was living with me about 8 months ago here in Nigeria, It was surprising to me to know that most times when I wake up in the night to write, because I love writing, I could wake up at 12 a.m. I will write in 5. When I wake up to write, I say a video with the laptop. And I said, what is he doing? Then he's working. He was working in US while living under my roof in Tulare. So it was from that work he was able to get his admission to travel to US for the master's program. And to the glory of God, he completed last month. So what am I saying? Please, don't say I live in the Laro. And as such, there is no work. You can stay here and work in here. There are a lot of opportunities. Remote working is available to all of us. Still on career growth, I also want to enjoin us to learn trade. Very essential. If you cannot get the work to do, please learn trade. Make sure you network. Network is very key. You cannot compete favorably in the wider market without your connections. Who are those that you know? You never can say they will be the one to link you up. Most of the places I have gone to were purely through networking. The first time I came on TV station to give a talk was through a friend I met, casually. Who are you? I am a professional accountant. He said, okay, there's a debate. That was when the issue of the cyber security levy came on board. That policy came out on Tuesday. He said, I want to see you in Channels on Wednesday. And I was to travel that day. But after one debate, I said, okay, let me honor it. And I went. If I had not leveraged on networking, probably I would not have gotten that opportunity. So I want to enjoin you. Do not do away with your network. Yes, some of us are very guilty. Before you know it, you begin to delete numbers. Keep those numbers. They could be helpful. You never can say who will take you to your promised land. So that's on career. The other issue you can see on the slide. Then I want to talk about academic advancement. Yeah, very, very essential. If you must compete favorably, please, I want to tell you, do not limit your studies on the AKD program. I don't want to talk more about that, but then I want to encourage you. Yeah, times are hard, times are difficult, but then make sure you advance your academic qualification. You can take up an MBA program, an MPA, MSc, DBA, PhD, DPhil, all those programs are available in order to make you to stand firm and be unshakable. So the issue of academic advancement is not negotiable. Then I want to talk about the personal development. That's the first P. You need to grow yourself. How do you grow yourself? You need to read. I tell my kids at home, you must read. If you don't read, you're not getting anything from me. I could read a whole day, morning till night. And I must thank my elder brother who was formerly a lecturer here, but now I'm in Federal University of Lokoja. For the seed he sowed in me, he actually forced me to read. And that reading skills. Yeah, some of you may be wondering, his name is Dr. Igbo Ayo, the Daniel Ayo, the formerly of the marketing department. He actually forced me to read, and that reading has not failed me. So I want to join you. If you must develop yourself, you must cultivate the habit of reading. Apart from reading, you must learn skills. You must learn skills. Writing skills. For you to be a good writer, you must know how to write. Ensure that you make yourself teachable. Get so close to authorities who can teach you to write. It took me a while before I was able to develop my skill in that regard. And to your surprise, I have a column with Business Day every Monday. I write for Business Day and this day. There is no Monday I will not write. In fact, even when I don't send my article, the editors are already calling me. So you must develop your writing skills. Very essential, non-negotiable. You must also develop your public speaking skill. I tell my students, you can be a good accountant, but if you're not a good communicator, that makes the nonsense of who you are. Because the time will come when you will be called upon to come and demonstrate or to come and share your views based on what you have put down. If you cannot be able to stand in front of the crowd like this, then you have made a nonsense of who you are.
Your Excellency, we can do better. We can do better. What a very fantastic lecture being delivered by a political writer, a citizen scholar of reference, a man of humility profile, a man
as a prolific public speaker. Thank you very much, Sir Isaac FCTI FCA. A round of applause for our guest speaker. Whenever you see brilliance, there is no further ado to ask questions. It is on that note that the guest lecturer, distinguished, permit me to use that, Dr. Kisley, ISC, has clearly remarked in his speech that your network is your net worth. That what? Your network is what? Is your network. Now we must continue to network. While doing that, immediately during or after the school, we must acquire skills. We must learn remotely, and this will help us to complement what we have learned in the 4 walls of the classroom. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guest lecturer, a prolific writer, a public speaker, also went further on personal development that readers are leaders, that we must read, we must acquire skills. In the speech, he went further to collaborate with the book of Luke, chapter 19, verse 13. He said, Jesus Christ called his disciples and tell them, engage in business and trade till I come. A round of applause for our guest lecturer. He said we must learn trade. We must learn trade. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our guest lecturer finally make his closing remark that said, let's remain focused, let's be dedicated, let's remain resolute and be unshakable. The future is bright. On that note, a round of applause for our guest lecturer. Thank you very much. Please, the music. Chairman, Director. It is on that note may I invite the second guest lecturer to deliver another remarkable and impactful lecture as it has been earlier delivered by the first guest lecturer. It is on that note may I invite distinguished Mr. Tade Ademola. It will interest you to note that Mr. Tade Ademola is National President of the Federal Polytechnic Alumni Association. Please look at it. Thank you very much. And also a member of the apex decision-making body of the institution, a member of the Governing Council of the Federal Polytechnic Alumni. You're welcome.
Thank you. Let me first of all pick what I saw before I entered here. A friend of mine sent this to me, and I felt very proud. Somebody wrote on Instagram, if you come to Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, you go put your ruggedity for inside your house. They pursue GP. Cultists know they get time to run their cultism. Shift for here. Unless they serve for you from village. The chairman of the education, director ably represented, the registrar, other members of the table, my co-awardees, my great classmates, I'm greatly honored for you to be here. I think we need to do something to ourselves. No, please come back. I'm a graduate. What next? Life after school depends on you. Let us be clear The time they give you money is going to either dwindle or stop. So, who are you? This, because you need to discover who you are. What is your identity? You need to understand those things. You can be the best in whatever you do, and you may be a nobody. So I want you to know that the best thing is to identify yourself. What are your moral and ethical qualities? You go to your area now, I'm a graduate, you start posting for everybody. Now the question is, if you discover yourself, where do you want to be? What do you want to become? Your personality and your character are very important. Let's take that. Because when you get to a position, or there is the point they want to choose somebody for a position, if you are really qualified and everything, somebody will come and say, Daddy, for that position, you are in trouble. And that's the end of the position. So you must build your personality, your morality, and your character must be distinct. I want to be successful. What is success? Some people, when they get married, they are successful. I have children, at least I have children. Some people don't have children. Some people will tell you, because I have HND, I am okay. Some will have to combine it. What do you want? It's important to you. That is why your life is you. You compete with nobody but yourself. Another way to say success is, I've attained this, I've accomplished this, I am using a Range Rover. It depends on what you want. But remember, success is not necessarily a destination. Because as you are graduating now, are you not successful? Are you not successful? But is that the end? That is a part. There are so many ways you can drive your ways to success. I'm going to talk about some of them. But note that it depends on who you are. The first thing is you need to know, what do you want? If you get to know what you want, I want to be a professional, I want to earn salary, I want to be the MD of my bank. But remember, your family is important, your inner family, your innate joy is also very important. I don't want to waste time. I think it's in the book. But I want you that the first thing is to build a growth mindset. I must be better than where I am. As of today, if you're already thinking that after service, I should do my MS, I should do my PhD, I should get my ICANN, you are already building that. But you know, some of us has fixed mindsets. Many Nigerians. It's not possible. Except you are lucky. And you see, I want to use this one. A lot of people will say, I want to japa. When you are jackparing to Nigeria to make the money, something is missing. The Lebanese are coming, the Indians are coming, the Chinese are coming, and you are running there. Why don't you look at what are they seeing here that they are coming while you are running? Note, you build a house, you have cars, you are selling it saying Nigeria is not good. You are going to the unknown. Those are people who have fixed mindset. But if you have a growth mindset, you know I can do it. The I can in I can will be in you. Things to do to build a growth mindset. Believe that whatever I lay my hands on, I will prosper. You must work with your hand and believe that success is there. Like the earlier speaker said, you must learn new skills. Don't be dormant. Then you must see that when you fail, it's a learning process. When you do what? When you fail, you are never built not to fail. You are never built not to fail. So if you think that I failed, you are start looking. You fail and you stand up. You pass to say, "Tetshiba Dani, Aman Tession." Then you develop your emotional intelligence. That is very good. I'm not talking of AI. This is EI. What do you call it? How do you relate with people? What is your emotion? Do you cry when you are feeling bad? Please cry. If that makes you happy at the end of the day. Because you are expressing yourself. Are you with me? You need to get to the need of that. Because life outside, these are my mates. We finish together, but we're never the same. But we're all successful. The first set are here. There are about 4 of them here too. Am I wrong, sir? The 3 of them. They are all successful, but not in the same category. So each has built himself to the point where they are. Pay attention to your emotions if you want to get your emotional intelligence. Pay attention, then you must manage your emotion. Not when your friends do something for you, you flare up all the time. You need to manage your emotions very well. Then you listen to people. A lot of people say a lot of things. It is not that when you listen, you take everything they say. Who knows silver? Let me say, I say, when you put something in it, if you want water and garri, put it there. Some will remain, some will go. The useful one will remain. So you need to look at it. Then you must be tough. You must be very tough. Life out there is not for the chicken-hearted. When you are pursuing something and you can't get it, you now decide to run back. No. This one I must get her. So your mental alertness that this is what I must get is there. How do you do that? You must first of all believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Because that is the first thing. When you believe in yourself, the confidence is there. But you must continue to try. Because you can't get it almost all the time at the first try. So you must continue. You fail, you get it. You fail, you must continue to build it. You must not turn back. Then, in doing that, you must care for yourself. You know, there are times when you eat well and you dress well, you'll be very happy. There is no money in your pocket. But you dress well and you are looking, and people are like, "Oh, you look good." And you smile. "Yes, I look good." So you must care for yourself. Then, like they said, opportunities are bound. You must look for growth opportunities. There are so many opportunities, but the ones that will take you up, you must look for it. Then the willpower to do things. I am tired this morning. No. It is not over until it is over. Your perseverance and the willpower are those that will keep you going. In that way, you must avoid distractions. When I go for lectures, I learned that I don't sit with my friends. Because when you sit with your friends, you'll be distracted. The most important point you will miss. Then you continue to practice. What did they say? Practice makes. I remember there was a time I wanted to go for an interview. I put the glass like this. We have a standing here, and I started interviewing myself until I got to the point that they were looking for this age. I changed my CV. But when I started interviewing myself, I remember that the day I fixed for my birthday was the day I finished my primary school. And I'm going with the certificate. So I just closed the book and looked the other way. Please. Then, who are you innately? What is your innate ability? What comes in from you? What motivates you? Some of us sleep, wake up in the night. That's motivation for them because everywhere is quiet. I know somebody while we are here who goes to the bottery. Love Park used to be our bottery there. And while he's drinking, he's listening to music, he's reading. Was a distraction to some people. And when I asked him, are you sure you're doing this? He got out with distinction. So you must know who you are. What can you do to boost your sense of innate ability? What can you do is to challenge yourself. If you have something problem, you go ahead with it. You must also be very curious. Some things are happening, you need to know why. You need to understand. Then you must be on the driver's seat. You must take control of your life. You must be on the driver's seat. Then, competition. I no fear them. What did I tell you? Competition. You must compete. And when you are competing, you are not competing to beat others. Let me note that. You are competing to be better than what you are at that point in time. Then you must have goals. You must. Like I said, what I want to become, I want to do this. Then must be time bound. You must have set goals, those ones that you can achieve. Don't tell me you want to be MD of Cadbury when you have not even started. In the next 10 years, how is that possible? But I want to grow in the industry. You put the steps. I go to this. What are those things required to get there? And you continue to get them one after the other. So you must, then when setting those goals, you must be very specific as possible. After here, I can. After I can, MBA. After MBA, MSc. After MSc, PhD. You can't jump one because life is a process. That's why they're breaking your goals to smaller steps. Then there are times when you have done well for yourself. I've done my HND. I beg, give me a bottle of Pepsi. Let me go down. You need to reward yourself. Or you have some money, buy yourself a nice t-shirt and feel proud that this is my gift for myself. You see, there's this quote. One of the biggest reasons people don't go through their goal is because they don't or are not doing what they want to do. It may not be your calling. If you read my citation, I wanted to be a lawyer. I'm an advocate. I can't sit somewhere. I don't. But I have to go to school. I love Unimate those years. You know the postal system. By the time my admission letter will come, we have finished the first semester. The first year, the second year. So I told them, let me have the certificate. So you need to do what you love doing.
A means to be achievable. The R means must be realistic. And the T means should be time or time bound. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the guest lecturer also went further to say that we must celebrate our achievements. We must what? Celebrate our achievements. And at the same time, we must do what we love doing. That was also established by Abraham Maslow in his hierarchies of needs. You must love what you are doing. Not only that, the guest lecturer went further to set his lecture with the principles of normacy, that we must do what is just and what is right because of the posterity. Also, as I've clearly highlighted, in the histories or going to the Bible or the Quran, that is also in consonant with the hadith and the hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Also, the commandment of Jesus Christ, which that lecture also find consonance with. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the guest lecturer embraces us to ensure and embrace the value of diversity. We should live the life that there is us. Finally, we should not stress ourselves, be courageous, and embrace the future with positivity. The future is in our hands. A round of applause for the guest lecturer. Thank you very much, sir. And two, Awolesi Emmanuel. Awolesi also with the CGPA of 3.89. Oluwasegun with the CGPA of 3.69. About one particular fellow, a cerebral scholar, a teacher, and a lecturer, a man to be reckoned with at all times, a man with many scholastic publications in both international and national and local reputable journals. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's my singular honor to invite Dr. S.R. Muhammad. If you can do better, he's a teacher, a father. Not just a teacher, but a celebrated scholar. A round of applause, we can do better.
Thank you so much. Let me just stand on a system protocol. I want to just share an experience so that our students will actually learn from it. So I want you to know that whatever you do now, in the future, we are going to repeat. The chairman who is seated there, he has done something for me that I cannot forget. And I want you to learn from it. You might have forgotten. And we were giving admission together for the HND program. I have started receiving lectures. But because my parents could not pay school fees, I had to withdraw. That was why I could not finish or continue the HND program with them. But however, something happened. Because of our relationship, I was seriously sick. And because of our close relationship, they said they wanted to take me to Ikiroko, one CNS church. I was to spend about 2 weeks there. And there was no money. I would have died. He did not pay his school fees. He gave me the money to go and school. So if he has not good, now you remember. If he has not done that, maybe you wouldn't have actually known somebody bearing SR Muhammad. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us continue helping ourselves. In the future, we are going to read it and God will continue to bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Time to pray. Let's be listening. Time for our friends.
Distinguished Your Excellency, it's very so hard to inform you that the first award ever emanated from the game of Olympics in 1776. And the purpose of that award is to recognize the credence and excellence of those who have done well in that Olympic game. And that metamorphose to all other spheres of life. It is in that the accountancy department deemed it fit to celebrate this individual of honor. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is time to crown our distinguished award. A round of applause for them once again.
Junior icon, Mr. Olopade is also an associate member of Kaka District of Class Section of Nigeria, CITM, a member of the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners, ACFE, and the Institute of Internal Auditors. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the expertise spans various industries, including banking, insurance, manufacturing, oil and gas, and telecommunication, giving him extensive auditing experience. His versatility also extends to outsource internal audit functions, where he served as an engagement partner. Distinguished Your Excellency, it is pleasure to know that Mr. Olopade's career has been remarkable by leadership roles, including overseeing the IT function for Deloitte, West and Central Africa for 5 years, and serving as a finance partner in 2009. He founded Rehoboth Professional Service before transitioning into Chief Operating Officer at Belmen Nigeria PLC. He later joined Etisalat Nigeria, now Naimobile, as a director of internal auditor, where he built the department from the ground up. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, until May 2024, Mr. Olufemi is the managing director, the CEO of Macon Engineering and Technical Service, a key player in oil and gas sector. He served as a non-executive director on the board of trustees, French TV. A well-traveled professional, Mr. Olufemi has participated in several top-tier leadership programs and attended numerous seminars and business meetings worldwide. Socially is a proud member of the Guli Club. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Everyone, I'm deeply honored and humbled to receive this award of excellence, and I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Federal Polytechnic General Accountancy Department, who made it possible, who deemed me fit to be recognized and be awarded. Thank you very much.
Polytechnic in Laro. Mr. Adefolaju Ademoye Soetan began his academic journey with ND in accountancy from 1983 to 1985, followed by his HND from 1986 to 1988. His exceptional brilliance and unwavering commitment to excellence saw him pass the rigorous ICANN qualifying examination in November 1992. Distinguished congregation, distinguished man standing, he has since gained a wealth of professional experience across audit, corporate finance, and manufacturing sector, demonstrating his versatility and business acumen. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Mr. Soetan FC, as a dynamic industrialist and visionary managing director of the 3 Point Industries Limited, a leading company in the manufacturing and marketing of household hygiene and cleaning products. Mr. Soetan's innovative leadership has positioned him as a key player in the industry. During his time at Federal Polytechnic in Laro, Mr. Soetan was an integral member of the founding team of Association of Accountancy Students, showcasing his leadership and initiative clearly. Earlier on, his passion for service also saw him as an active member of the Junior Citizen JC Club and a respected past president of the Anglican Student Fellowship. Today, he continues to contribute to the growth and unity of his alma mater as the chairman of FBI Accountancy Pioneer Association. Distinguished Your Excellency, member of the congregation, Mr. Adefolaju Ademoye Soetan is a devoted family man and blessed with children and remains deeply committed to serving society and humanity through his various roles in the community, epitomizing integrity, leadership, and steadfastness, dedication, and uplifting others. I present to you distinguished Mr. Adefolaju Ademoye Soetan, FC. Yellow man standing, as you can see him is yellow. He's currently advancing his academic pursuit with a Master's of Science degree in accounting at the prestigious Cranford University, Igbesa, Ogun State. Mr. Olopade commitment to continue growth is unwavering. His professional affiliation were equally impressive, being an associate member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, ACA, the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, ACTI, and the Associate Certified Procurement Practitioner, ACPP, among others. Ladies and gentlemen, starting his career humbly as an apprentice, Olopade rose to the rank of the Federal Polytechnic in Laro is inspiring from his early days as a library porter. He transitioned into the bursary department, where his exceptional work ethics earned him the role of Chief Accountant of the Polytechnic in 2019. His contribution extends beyond his office as he served on numerous committees at the institution and within the Asarudin Society of Nigeria.Olopade's impact is recognized through a plethora of awards and commendation, including honors from the Bursary Association of Polytechnic and College of Technology in Nigeria and the National Alumni Association of the Federal Polytechnic in Laro. His leadership within various organizations has earned him recognition, including his role as Assistant General Secretary for ICANN in Laro District Society. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Mr. Olopade Ismail Olamide. He is a devoted family man. Olopade is happily married with Mrs. Olopade F. Pelumi, and together they were blessed with promising children. His legacy as a dedicated professional, commitment servant, and a role model remains firmly anchored on his commitment to excellence to the service to humanity. It is on that note I present to you distinguished Mr. Olopade Ismail Oladekun, MD, HND, BSc, PGD, ACMA, BPP, ACPP, ACTI, ACU.
I think to me this morning that okay, I am starting with 5,000 naira. He has launched the key holder with the sum of 5,000 naira. He said, HOD accountancy for Company.
First and foremost, I want to dedicate this award to all part-time students. Don't see yourself as a second-class citizen among your other colleagues, because most of you still see yourself as second-class student. No, you are not second-class student. If you win the award, I know the registrar will give it to you. It's the same mark, the same thing that you are doing. So I'm dedicating this award to all part-time students. Secondly, as a public official, we don't make money. And I know we made something with 5-0. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for the Secretary General. FCNA, FCTI, Director of Finance and Accounts, Ogun State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure. Distinguished Excellencies, it will interest you to note that our distinguished awardee, the Accountant General of Ogun State, has distinguished himself in the public service of Ogun State, and he has continued to use the principles of transparency and accountability in shaping the narration of the accounting in Ogun State. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Accountant General of Ogun State was born in 1960 to Lawrence Olajide Aregbesola and Cecilia Oloshola Aregbesola, both of the blessed memory. Because of his insatiable appetite, he attended the following institutions. The executive gentleman, Mr. Batunde Aregbesola, attended his elementary education at Ibadan City Council, ICC Primary School, now Ibadan Municipal Government Primary School. Thereafter, he proceeded to attend to St. Thomas Aquinas College, Akure, between 1978 and 1983, and also Anthony Grammar School, Ijebu-Mushin, for secondary education. Thereafter, he proceeded to then Ogun State Polytechnic, now Moshood Abiola Polytechnic Abeokuta, between 1984 and 1996, and thereafter to the prestigious Moshood after Polytechnic and the best Polytechnic in the whole of West Africa, the best Polytechnic in Nigeria, the Federal Polytechnic in Lagos, between 1987 and 1989. He thereafter attended Design University and University of Canada. During that time, he is a member of many prestigious bodies, which include but not limited to Fellow of Association of National Accountants of Nigeria, Associate Member, Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Member Institute of Directors of Nigeria, Fellow Institute of Corporate Administration of Nigeria. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it will interest you to know that Distinguished Accountant General has studied across all crowns of the world, which include they are studying in the United States of America, they are studying in Canada, and they are studying in the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, he's also a member of the foremost humanitarian service organization, Lions Club International. Thank you very much. To his credit, he attended several districts and national conventions of Lions Club International and several international conventions in countries such as Senegal, Kenya, United States of America, Canada, Australia, Thailand, and others. Ladies and gentlemen, the Civil Secretary General is a past president of one of the oldest social clubs, sporting club in Nigeria, the prestigious Abeokuta Sport Club. I present to you distinguished veteran public servant of Rebels, Lion Thomas Babatudu, my singular honor, as I earlier introduced our distinguished awardee, it gladens my heart to inform you that the man standing is a prolific writer and a researcher. Sir Ayose is the author of well-researched works, including Essential of Corporate Strategies, Management and Ethics, Descriptive Audit and Assurance Dictionary, Basic Concepts under Management, Governance and Ethics, and the first aid to advanced audit and assurance (AAE). His scholarly influence extends globally with publication in esteemed journals as the Nigerian Accountant and others.
Sir Ayose has also made his remark in academia as a visiting lecturer and a research fellow, teaching audit and assurance and advanced audit and assurance at ICANN study center across Nigeria, including Calabar and Kano. His dedication to knowledge sharing has made him a trusted figure in ICANN Student Special Program (SSPC), where he regularly facilitates training sessions. A regular columnist for Business Day and This Day, and a frequent guest on television programs discussing critical national issues. Sir Ayose's insight and perspective are sought after by media and the business community. Distinguished Excellency Member of Congress, his expertise has been called upon during retreat and training sessions for senior management at the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) and National Group, with over 2 decades of experience spanning private sector finance, banking, public accountancy, and human capacity building. Sir Ayose brings unparalleled expertise and a wealth of experience to every human endeavor. He is happily married to Lady Dr. Mrs. Deborah and complete health physician, and together they are blessed with children. The distinguished congregation is interested to know that Sir Ayose remains deeply committed to his family, faith, and the betterment of society through his numerous professional and philanthropic engagements, as he will still do here today. I present to you the distinguished Sir Ayose PC, LCDI MCA. Distinguished Honorable Dr. Kolawole Wasiu is a remarkable leader whose influence cuts across Nigerian political landscape and business, as well as humanitarian initiatives. As a distinguished member of Nigerian 9th House of Representatives, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he has consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership and unwavering commitment and a passion for service. Lawal served as the chairman of the House Committee on Ethics and Privilege, where he played a pivotal role in upholding the integrity and standard of the National Assembly. Simultaneously, he chaired the subcommittee on finance, where he spearheaded the investigation into the utilization of the Federal Government Intervention Fund, (MORO). Distinguished Honorable Lawal has served as the Honorable Commissioner in the Ministry of Forestry in Ogun State. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Honorable Standing Dr. Kolawole Wasiu stand as a beacon of resilience, vision, and dedication. His journey from humble beginning to become a celebrated leader in politics, business, and philanthropy reflects an unwavering commitment to excellence in service. Throughout his life, distinguished Honorable Lawal has demonstrated that true leader is not just about holding position of power, but about making meaningful contribution that uplift community and inspire future generations. His impactful career is characterized by his ability to navigate complex challenges, turning them into opportunity for growth and success. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished Honorable Lawal's influence extends beyond his professional achievement, as he remains deeply committed to fostering education, promoting sustainable development, and preserving cultural heritage in his local community and beyond. As Dr. Kolawole Wasiu Lawal, KLM, continue to inspire those around him, his legacy will undoubtedly be remembered as one of compassion, integrity, and transformational leader. He continue and will continue to display that here today. Distinguished congregation, I present to you Distinguished Honorable Dr. Kolawole Wasiu Lawal, popularly as KLM. Distinguished Mr. Ilesomi Moritala Adekunle, CMA, AIFC. He is the Assistant Chief Accountant and the Head of Reconciliation Unit, the Federal Polytechnic Ilan. A round of applause for distinguished Mr. Ilesomi Moritala. He is here representing esteemed and veteran Mr. Emmanuel Olopade. It is interesting to note, Mr. Chairman Director, distinguished registrar of the Polytechnic, HODs at the height. It will interest you to know that Mr. Emmanuel Olopade is a visionary co-founder and a pioneering managing director of Integrated Bookwell Service Limited, a distinguished alumnus of the Federal Polytechnic Lab, where he studied accountancy. Emmanuel is a fellow chartered accountant and a respected member of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, boasting over 22 years of stellar expertise in the banking and the financial sector. Distinguished gentlemen of the press, it will interest you to know that Mr. Emmanuel Olukayode's illustrious career spans financial control, credit risk and enterprise risk management, enterprise risk management, auditing, taxation, and banking, with profound proficiency in MBF, mortgage, commercial banking, and consultancy service. Distinguished Your Excellencies, Your President, it interests you to know that Mr. Olukayode's wide-ranging experience extends to strategic domains like tax planning, fiscal dues, diligence, ICT system implementations, banking operations, project operation, and investigations across Nigeria. He is an accomplished IFRS specialist. Emmanuel has spearheaded several leadership roles, both globally and within local financial framework, delivering exceptional results. Notably, during his tenure as a managing director and the CEO of Mutual Benefit Microfinance Bank Limited, a subsidiary of Mutual Benefit Insurance Group, he successfully turned around the bank from a year of losses to a profitable within just 6 months. His dynamic leadership and transformative strategies continue to leave an indelible mark on the financial landscape as he leads Integrated Bookwell Service Limited towards a new height and success. Distinguished chairman, sir, gentlemen of the press, I present to you esteemed distinguished veteran, Mr. Emmanuel Olukayode, to receive this award of honor.
Mr. Emmanuel Olukayode, FC. He said this award is being dedicated to all old lecturers in the Department of Accountancy, Federal Polytechnic in Nigeria. The company yesterday night is asking of retired people. Baba Soli has retired. Baba Femi has retired no late. But he said that whoever that is told lecturer has taught us, I said it's only Mr. Akindolo and Dr. Sam Bande. Sir, he said you should join me having a picture so that you can see your face. Because for the past 23 years, you have not received anybody. We relate to the present news. On behalf of my friend, my childhood friend, we went to the same primary, secondary, and we played together. So I made a pledge of 500,000 naira. Okay, please, minimum of 100,000 naira will be printed before I give this.
Thank you very much. As the second annual accountancy day, the next awardee now is Tade. The man standing is a trailblazer to the country's economic development. We are grateful to the management team of the institution, the Federal Polytechnic in Nigeria, where we have seasoned administrators, the e-registrar.
No, I know the chairman. The chairman is the rector, sir. The registrar. Today, I want to say that I'm one of the happiest persons in life. I want you to listen to me. In this institution, I was rusticated, I was expelled. I was not allowed to be the student union president. Somebody told me this morning that all they took away from you over 30 years ago, you got it in one. That is why you're graduating. You should realize that whatever you do, whatever you travel, you must continue to keep up. And I can tell you, in the 30 years, I don't see any year I don't come to this company to check whatever is going on. I love the Federal Polytechnic. Don't call it Federal. It is the Federal Polytechnic. I want to tell you that I was once the Vice President of the Association of Accountancy Students. I was part of the people that turned into NAPIS. They already at home. Ilaro has always been the first. We always say Ilaro and others. There is only one FBI. And I know that when we go on the states, the people of Ida will say we are two. FBI Ilaro and FBI Ida. I say no. It is what you call it. In that is what you call it. Today, I am also very happy because I belong to two sets. If you check the program, I belong to the 93 sets, I belong to the 94 sets. Everybody is claiming me. I thank God for all that has happened. Today, my HOD, you always run that I am your guy. I always say that when we come to the department, we all lie behind you. So you are our guy. To the pioneer sector, I am always with you what you do. And I want to tell you, my brother, all the sets here, the best you can do for the institution should not be only for the accountancy department. Till tomorrow, people are still fighting that. Why is it accountancy? In my cabinet, unknowingly, we have 5 accountants. Unknowingly, we have 5 accountants. And we are now restructuring the accounting system. And they are not very happy. Even as an accountant, my face said will not give me money. I can't say as president, give. So we have it, and it's only when you have it that you will give it. We're leading. We should not lead a section. We should lead all. I want you all to be, as you're doing for the accountancy, I am going to run after you because my success is the success of this department. So we have to run it and make sure that Federal Polytechnic Ilaro goes ahead. The young people sitting there had started it with 2014. And I can assure you that our leader is there. They have promised to do something. My HOD, as the president of the Alumni Association, I want to keep whatever I want to give you. Because I don't want to start a war that I cannot win. Because if everybody is calling me, it is a must that I must answer. It can sound political, that is the true way of life. You know, I told you, why are you giving me this award? You said, I have done this and this and this, and I said, seek and ye shall find. If you ask for what I have, I must give. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and the scholar are excellent. You're welcome, sir.
And in West Africa, we offer trade for our students, and that is why what we do at EDASAC. That's they call it EDASAC now, Center for Educational Technology Development Center, where they learn trades of their choice, and we issue them certificates, and it's a must-pass course for them. We appreciate the management team for that, sir. And on behalf of accountancy department, the staff, the students, I want to sincerely appreciate the management team for taking their time to attend this program. We say thank you, sirs and ma'am. God bless you as you come. And to the awardees, we want to sincerely appreciate you. We cannot be here when you are not here. We thank you, we appreciate you. We thank you for the show of love that you have for this department. And also to my colleagues in the department, I want to sincerely appreciate you. And to my great HOD, he has been a wonderful man. Without him, this program would not have been a successful one. In fact, there are times before, they will call me late in the night to ask me, how are we going to do this thing? I said, with God, all things are possible. So I want to sincerely appreciate him. And to my other members in the committee, they are wonderful people. And to you students, I want to say what you have had today, please key into it. Education does not end here. You continue to learn every day. They have been admonished you. Please engage yourself in what you are here to do and shun everything that may distract your pursuit here. I want to say a big thank you to you all for giving us your attention. Thank you very much. As you leave your house, for all that have come, hey, the friends of the invitees, the friends of the awardees, I equally appreciate your presence, sir. Thank you. Johnny mercies as you go back in Jesus' name.
Distinguished Your Excellencies, please let us take this before we go. As we know that Fra Lucia Pasillo is the father of accounting in the whole world, it will interest you to note that Chief Akintola Williams is the first qualified chartered accountant in Nigeria, in Africa. And at the same time, a very young man called Adewale became chartered accountant at the age of 17. If he can, I believe we can. Thank you very much. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let us be on our feet as we take the second standards of the national anthem, and thereafter we take the photograph.